get things started instead of just clicking the buttons and saying go. Anyways, we're gonna play Dune today. I think I've gotten through most of the beginnings. I still have to build a base or find a place to build a base. I have found a trading post. That's where I'm currently at. Um, Let me see. Am I actually live? Yes, it looks like I am. Okay. And it looks like my mic is actually working today, so that's another plus. Okay. Nope, not that one. I'm gonna do this because this is one of those games that I feel like I wind up being interactive or focused on. So I'm gonna set up my thingy over here so I can try and make sure that I catch all of the texts that might come in if y'all want to talk to me. So yeah, okay, let's get her going. Do that. We're going to. Okay, we are good. All right, so we've made it to this first trading post. I have to research the basic exsanguination kit. Uh, let's see. Craft a blood extractor and craft a small blood sac. Okay, we'll do that. All right. So I am still very new at this and I'm still learning, so you'll have to bear with me. If you have any tips or anything like that, go ahead and put them in the comments because, as I keep saying, I am very bad at the shooters, but I'm giving it a try, so we'll see. All right, so what is this? Oh, this must be, oh, okay, so this is the contract board. Now it looks like I am thirsty, so we'll do that. I don't need to fly anywhere just yet. Let's see what this is about over here. What is all of this? We'll talk.
Hey, stop. I know the face of every sand-sucking bandit, scavenger, and merc from here to Harco, and I don't recognize you.
Okay.
So perhaps you'll give us the courtesy of who you are? And while you're at it, why our airspace is crawling with Sadukar.
Do I want to tell him about my escape? Well, let's see.
It's a good story, I'll give you that. But even a sandworm might choke on it. Nobody escapes a Sadukar security grid. Not even Zantara. Welcome to Griffin's Reach, stranger. The rules
Okay,
here
so
are
he didn't
simple.
believe me anyway.
Pay
All
up
right.
front
It
and don't
works.
cause trouble, or we'll toss you into the storms. Good?
Good.
Name's... No, he is quite mute. I don't know the how
I
or why of
accidentally did
it.
that.
The bastard can be quite reticent when he chooses to be.
I'm gonna like that. I don't. Okay, there we go. Okay. How did you two meet?
He
I
arrived one
missed
night
that.
with a
I'm so
patrol of
bad.
Harkonnen house troopers. I offered them a place to sleep, but when I woke, they were gone. But for Ihor.
I'd like to talk about something
What's on
else.
your mind?
I have questions about the area. I am new to
Unless someone
this.
shows up with a load of salvage, I've got time to talk.
Anything out there beyond the sand and
There's one of those old
rocks?
desert testing stations out east of here. Been unsealed for a while. Probably picked
Hmm.
clean by now. There was a fellow, bought supplies a while back. An ecologist.
Okay.
He was here to audit the station. Said he was camped above it. He'd know more.
What is the nearest settlement?
Settlement? Ha! People don't live out here. They cling. Bandits, scavengers, and a couple of fools stupid enough to run trade posts.
Like you? So there are other trade posts.
Sure. Smiley Tig still runs his place northeast of here, across the gap.
Okay, Smiley.
You'll figure it out if you meet him. The griffin is the Harkonnen house symbol,
Okay.
and while we have no official affiliation, I like to think they are aware of Griffin's reach.
Okay. Let me double do this so that I can. There we go. There we go. Okay. Third-party events. Not sure about that, but okay. What about
What about
Australians?
them? The Duke is a weak fool, and his house will fall. The Baron
Okay.
is 5 moves ahead of the Atreides at every turn.
Hmm. Okay. Goodbye then. So we opened the codex. Well, that's good. Let's see what he has to trade. I've got a little bit of money from the
You keep
scavenging
coming
that I've
back like
done.
this, I'll have to stop calling you stranger. Stranger? The Padishah Emperor, in his infinite wisdom, has blessed us with a cohort of his most efficient and ruthless Imperial Sadukar.
Okay. Oh, that must be the person that we got created by. Okay. Right. Hunting
They use Chom mercs for the
outlaws.
hunting mostly.
Okay.
I suspect the real Sadukar are looking for Fremen and that bastard Zantara.
I've heard that name before. Who is he?
Have you been living under a rock? Zantara is a terrorist scum of the highest order.
Okay.
The Emperor has placed a 1,000,000 Solari bounty on his head. I don't think so. But if he did, the Sadakar would garrote him. In the meantime, the Kirab suffice as target practice.
Okay.
Scavengers is too good a name for them. Everyone does what they can to scrape by. Scavies do it by mindlessly killing everyone and each other.
Ah, flies. What happened to the
They
Fremen?
are no more. Exterminated by the Sadakar, and rightfully so. Only the terrorist Zantara persists. But I'm confident, not for much longer. This region was once crawling with their filthy kind, but not anymore. If one walked through the door right now, I would shoot him in the face.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Tell me about
I
yourself.
used to live on Rosek. For a long time, I thought it was the biggest shithole in the universe. So, I bartered my way off the planet.
Okay. You chose. Okay.
Problem was, I was so desperate to leave Rosek, I thought anywhere would be better.
And you picked a
Turns out I
planet
was
with no
wrong.
water.
What's on your mind?
Let's see what you have to trade. Okay. Uh. Oh, heavy darts. No. A cup of water. That's actually pretty funny. Mechanical parts. I have a couple of these already. Small vehicle fuel cells. Ooh, off-road medical supplies. That might come in handy at some point. Blade parts, gun parts. I've got a lot of this stuff already, so I think we're going to be good for now. So let's go this way. I don't know who you are. I don't need to fly anywhere. Okay, let's check my map. Let's see. I was told earlier today that in this area is probably the best area to create somewhere in this area to create a base. Mm. Maybe we'll go over here. Of course, there's probably a lot of other places over there right now. Okay. Zone charge. What is this over here? No? I guess that's just where you park your crap. Alright. We're gonna get out of here before the sun starts to come up so that we might actually be able to survive without... Alright. So where was I? Okay, so I'm coming down. Maybe we'll come in here in the south basin. Let's see what we get. And then we'll build up a quick little base and then hopefully be able to finish up this first part and then move on to the next. I kind of like having the stones as a backer. There's some fuel cells. Let's see, what is my inventory weight limit at? Oh, I've only got like 4 pounds left. All right. See, I have no idea. Oh, where are ya? There you are. Okay, so everybody's named their sandworm. What should we name ours? I've heard Sandy. I've heard some. What was the other name I
Sector
heard?
weather alert. A large
And
sandstorm
no.
is approaching.
Here, let's get back. Let's get over here really fast. Oh, come on, you can make it. You can make it. You can make it. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. A large sandstorm is coming, so we're gonna hide in the cave. Okay. It's not too bad, right? Take. Okay. We definitely can use some more ammunition. So we can come in here for right now while this sandstorm gets over. Okay.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay. Well, we should be okay in here for right now. Nope, somebody's dead. Ooh, drink. Okay, so I guess that's one way to do it. Alright, let's check our map to see how far... Okay. So it looks like the sandstorm has passed.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Oh,
approaching.
I guess it hasn't hit yet. Well, let's go back into the cave. Oh, wait, let's go. Get down, stooge. Let's go up here. Okay. I don't know how